Hey, Guardiane here again to do another live stream, just making sure everything's working here, because who knows with this stuff. Says my microphone's working. Webcam. My webcam? I don't want my webcam to be on here. See, who knows, right? I don't know. If you guys hear an echo, let me know. It says my webcam is on. Oh yeah, of course the webcam's on, but it says I thought the microphone was picking me up. I don't know. If it does, let me know. Hey, Guardiane here. Wearing my mule shirt that Mr. Bloodclot gave me. Of course, it's got to filter it out because transparency. But, you can't see it. Whatever. My mule shirt he bought me a million years ago that still wear until it runs out and dies on me. Or it doesn't die, but, you know, all the stuff falls off. But, oh, I sound fine? Okay, good. Hey, Shawir Wint 23, thanks for coming. So what I'm going to do today is, besides, you know, complaining about life, which I'm not going to do so much today unless it's related to what I'm streaming about, it's my emulation station. So, well, actually, I got to briefly complain about life here just a little bit, just to explain how this came to be, okay? So, hey, Chris Dreyer, good morning. Thanks for coming. And again, it's unpromptu because I'm going to tilt this down so I can lean back and be lazy. So, I haven't normalized anything yet. I'm going to try and at least live stream a couple times a month like I did before, maybe more often, and I can schedule them again and try and get back on my feet and maybe make videos again. But for now, I'm going to start with just live streaming since I'm feeling well enough to be able to do that. So what happened was, I guess I touched upon this in previous live streams, but I'll try and summarize it. That, hey, Titanium, thanks for coming. What is it? Oh, it's a sunrise. I was like, what is that picture? But so after my panic attack, and I was trying my best to figure out what was going on and to get better, maybe around December, I'm like, you know what? I need to keep my brain off of this. I kept thinking about it all the time, which wouldn't make it go away. Like I kept willing it on. So I'm like, you know what? Give myself something to do, something to keep me busy. So one of those things is building my new PC. This was a while ago. But once I was done with that, I'm like, well, I need something to do. And I like working with tech stuff and computers, but that's costly. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not poor. I'm just going to spend some money. And I didn't spend that much. And what I ended up doing was I built an emulation station. And what I mean by that is you can use pretty much anything to build one. Like I have a Raspberry Pi up here that I made like an emulation station with. It just wasn't powerful enough. I also have my PS1 Mini, which I've told you guys about, and I've hacked that and made that into like an emulation station. But again, not powerful enough. So I thought, why don't I just take a full-fledged friggin' tower, like with a video card in and everything, and see how much that can do. So I did. I had a hand-me-down motherboard from an old computer, an old video card that I had, the tower I bought on Amazon, and I'd show you a picture of it. I'd have to turn off my background here, which I can do. Just to briefly show you, you see my messy house at the same time. Here we go. So see that thing right here? This thing. That's it right there. It's weird. The tower itself doesn't look impressive, but it's very nice to work with. It has so many things inside, like where you can put the hard drive, where you can put the video card. You can configure it to be, you know, vertical like this or horizontal if you wanted. It's just really nice. They make it easy to work with. That's why I got it. I didn't get it so much for the cosmetics. Even though it's not bad, it's a lot of good circulation, airflow in there. But I didn't care about how it looked so much. I just wanted something I could work with that wasn't a pain in the ass. And the exact tower I got, let me turn my background spaceship back on here. I'll show you on Amazon in a minute. You guys gotta pull it up. But I mean, I'm just gonna show you guys what I used to make it and what's inside of it. Because you don't have to have a high-end computer at all. Like I said, you can have a PS1 Mini, which they don't sell anymore, or a Raspberry Pi, which they do sell, and still get away with emulating old school games, no problem. Anything from NES, anything from the cartridge days, the handheld days almost, earlier ones like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS maybe, you can get away with emulating without a decent video card, no problem. It's when you do like PS1 and onward that you want to consider a video card of some kind, because you'll notice a huge problem. Like this thing can barely emulate PS3. It can, but barely. And I'm not really too concerned with that generation and higher, because I can just go on Steam and get them there if I wanted. I can buy them there. I'm more concerned with old school games I grew up with. But it's cool because this can emulate anything. Like there's weird Japanese computers I never heard of it can emulate. I'll show you guys later. And old handhelds I never heard of. It even emulates friggin' those old school like you can buy, like they're giant joysticks you buy that hooked up to your TV straight from the joystick, and it emulates those things. Like I didn't know these things existed. And Tiger Electronic games, like it's so stupid. It's amazing. It's so stupid. It's amazing. Like why would you want to emulate this stuff? But you can. Game & Watch games, you know. It's so cool. So I dabbled with a little bit of everything in here, emulating whatever I could figure out, because usually the newer the console is, the more complex it is to emulate. Like PS3 is a pain in the ass. You can't just copy and paste ROMs. You got to do this configuration crap. It's not too hard. It's just annoying. And then a lot of the PS3 games don't even work. Like the emulator's just not well designed enough yet to work with all the games. Like there's a compatibility list I can show you that shows you what games are playable and what games just don't work at all. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys that. But emulation, so yeah, I started working on that in December, just putting together with this tower, mishmashing all these spare parts I had, and have a spare monitor. Like I play it on my bed over there, as you saw, on that little monitor on the table. I've been sitting there playing on that every day, as opposed to sitting on my computer and playing Steam games. I've just been playing that for the last few months. Because because when I had my panic attack, again, going back to this, I was sitting on this computer. So now my brain almost associates it with that. And I don't go on Discord anymore, and I haven't been doing anything anymore because I'm just trying to get away from that for a while. Like right now I'm okay. But for the longest time I didn't want to be anywhere near this computer. So I was trying to just do anything to get my mind off it and do something else, and I've been doing a lot better. So I'm hoping to come back to this, but that's why I made it. And I'm just having so much fun with it because this thing like emulates anything. And the one I use, which I'll switch to my desktop in a second here. And sorry, you guys are saying stuff. PS1 isn't too bad depending on the game. PS2 just needs more CPU power to emulate the Emotion engine for the PS3. The Cell engine is a nightmare to emulate. So yeah, you're more technical with this than I am. I'm just like, don't come to me for expertise on how to do this. I'm just more showing you what I've learned so far for fun. I'm not a technical guru that understands like Schwint here knows. I don't know the reasoning behind the formulation for some of these games and whatnot. I haven't bothered to research any of that. So, PS3 onward and stuff. Even PS2, some of the games just don't emulate that well. It might be just game specific. But if you notice all of your games aren't emulate very well, then obviously it's your setup. If something's lacking, whether it be CPU, whether it be a video card. You saw LSD Dream emulator with an emulator. Just dropping in real quick to say hello. Hey, Sayak. Yeah, and I always stream at the worst times because most of you guys are overseas, so it's like opposite time of day. Early in the morning for me, middle of the night for you. So, but thanks for coming. I'm already losing my voice. Puberty here in my 40s. Let me switch to the desktop and show you primarily what I use as like EmulationStation is the actual name of the platform I'm using, but the OS I'm using is called Batocera. It's Linux based and it's free, which is why Linux is so awesome. I'm just not a Linux guru by any means. Miles is. I'm not, so I go to him usually if I get so stuck with Linux crap that I don't know what I'm doing. But this Batocera is pretty easy, so let me switch here. Where is it? Old man powers. Here we go. All right, so this is Batocera. Really easy to work with. It's. Let me go to the download section to give you an example. Like, it will work on anything. Like, they even have it working on Steam Decks, Raspberry Pis. This is what, the desktop PC version. And it's not like your traditional PC installation. Like, I thought what you had to do was put it on a flash drive first, boot to the flash stick, and install it that way. I figured that's how you install Windows. That's how you install everything else. But no, I learned the hard way that I took my hard drive, and I have or SSD, sorry, hard drive, old man powers here. Hooked it up to like an external device and connected it to my computer, my main PC. And I burnt the image straight to the hard drive. And when you boot to it on your actual computer, it then just installs everything from that. You can install it from a flash stick. You can. I did that the first time. I had to reinstall a couple times for other reasons. So I was figuring things out the hard way. You can install from a flash stick, but once you do, it boots from the flash stick, not from the SSD in the tower. And I'm like, oh. But from the Batocera menu, you could say, or EmulationStation menu, whatever you want to call it, you could say install to external device or install to some other device, and it'll just reinstall on the SSD in the tower, and then you're good. That's just a longer way of doing it. But to do it right, mainly you just, whatever SSD or hard drive you plan on, you can install on a hard drive that you plan on installing it on, flash the image straight to it, and then boot to that, and you're good. If that makes sense to anyone else. But you can see, look at all the devices it's designed to work on, this Batocera. It's amazing. Like, all this, I've never heard of Loki Zero, Thor Beta, Odin 2 Portal. What are these things? Like, I never heard of any of these. It even has a design for old school computers. Like, I'm talking like early 2000s. I've tried it on an early 2000 computer. One of them didn't work at all because it just needed a video card. The built-in onboard video card was not good enough. But they do have, like, look at this crap. Not crap, sorry. Look at this stuff. It's just so amazing. Where is the old school hero? Old desktop, laptop, Intel Atom. Like, these guys are awesome. They just designed this OS to work on any platform. So it'd be hard to find something that doesn't work unless you're like me. I had a really old computer where it booted up, but the video card was so old, the graphics wouldn't show up on the screen or anything. So I couldn't even emulate old NES games or anything on it. But, yeah, otherwise, if you have a somewhat decent card, it doesn't have to be, it can be like even an old, like, Radeon or whatever, I don't know. It may work. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. It's free, except if you have an old computer. So this is, again, Batocera for me is... There are other versions like Batocera that do the same thing, but I forget what I used in the past. I'm trying to remember the name now. But I found so far Batocera has been the best. I haven't bothered looking at other ones because this works so well. They have... once I show you the actual EmulationStation, there's so much more you can do with it. It's cool. So, what else did I want to show you before I go on there? Like, yeah, EmulationStation, again, is what it runs. Like, this is the actual platform within Batocera that it's running that hosts all the emulators. And, again, there's so many of them. Like this here is like what it mainly looks like. Not this, but like I'm defaulting to like this main looking setup. I'll show you the different setups you can have, the different layouts that you can download within EmulationStation to make it look fancier. But yeah, you can even skip Batocera and just get EmulationStation by itself. But I'm not a technical guy. I just use Batocera. That works the best for me. Comes with EmulationStation and everything all good to go. Now, having said that, though, it's not that putting ROMs and everything on there is not necessarily straightforward. And to get into all the technical stuff will take so much time. I'll try and summarize it because I'm mainly here just to show you what I have, not to play too many games this stream. then the streams to come I'm gonna play games all the time. Maybe I'll just do a stream all the time like I used to do with like Silent Hill or whatever. I'll do a stream where I play a game from beginning to end, live stream it on my emulation station. And yeah, that's the other thing. How I'm able to do this is through my I finally got off my butt and bought one of these. Where is the URL? I'll just type it in. Elgato 4KS. I got one of these things off Amazon. That's about the price too. It was like $250 after taxes. And so far, it's amazing. I love it. It's really easy to get going. As HDMI out, HDMI in. Obviously, you put my emulation station into the in, and the out goes to my monitor, and the USB-C cable goes to my tower, so I can stream it to you guys. And it comes with software. You can just record 4K quality, and the files are small. Surprisingly, I recorded for like 5 minutes as a test, and the file was like 15 meg. I'm like, is that right? 4K 15 meg? Maybe I didn't look at the settings properly, but it was really tiny for a 5-minute video. But yeah, this is what I use. Whether or not it's the best thing, whether or not it's for you, I don't know. I'm trying to keep it simple. This is how I'm going to stream it to you guys. Hey Miles, thanks for coming. Hope your car's still working. Let me know how your car is doing. I helped Miles get a car yesterday. Well, take him to the place to get a car. Otherwise, I didn't help at all. I wasn't there to help him get the actual car. I sat in my car while he talked to the actual dealer to get a car. So I'm a bum. All right. So in terms of, okay, now you guys know what I use to emulate, how I'm streaming it to you. Where do I get all the ROMs? Well, I thought about this too. Like, should I bother? Am I allowed to tell you guys where I got the ROMs? And I'm like, well, yeah, I am. I mean, you can Google these sites. They're public domain or whatever. Not public domain, but you know what I mean. The public can find them, no problem. They're not hidden sites, so why shouldn't I share them? I mean, whether or not you should get ROMs, I'll leave to you. You're all grown adults, I'm guessing here, so you can decide whether or not you want to get them. But I thought, what the hell? I'll share the sites that work at the time of making this video. There's so many. Some of them are laced with viruses and whatnot. Like, believe it or not, when I saw a site like this, romsfun.com, like, this seems sketchy. Because there's so many, right? But this site's great. It works. It has everything. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it'll time out or say, enter your login and password for no reason. You don't have to have one. So it not consistent, but when it works, it does work. Like everything you look for on here, whether it be PS2 or whatever, my Glacier Bay. Let's go to the console. Let's go to whatever. They have everything on here. NES. Mario. Hey, look, it's almost just Mario Kart 7. Oh, whatever. But they have everything, and they all work. They're great. This is one site I use, ROM's Fun. I put them in a description of my video, too, so you can look at them up after. The other one's this The Vault. Has a whole bunch of stuff. I actually just got Dragon Force for Sega Saturn the other day, because I remember as a kid reading EGM, I always wanted to play this game. So, this site works. There's, again, if you check my description, they'll all be there. ROM Hustler. This is not the best site. They only let you download X amount of times before it says, oh, sorry, pay us money or try again tomorrow. But if you're a jerk like me, you can just change your VPN zone and you're good to go for another few more downloads. But I only come here if none of the other sites are working and I'm desperate. Because this site is a pain in the ass and not consistent at all. And then the worst of the bunch, which has everything, but the ROMs are iffy here. They're not, because I found out, I'm not sure the technical terms, maybe Shiwir Wint can define this better, but there are now a collection of ROMs that are like legit, clear, good CRC ROMs with no bugs or errors in them that are out there, Whereas this website seems to have all the other ones that are glitchy, potentially bad ROMs, hacked ROMs that no one wants. Like, there's ROMs you can get, like, hey, it's Mario Brothers, built-in cheats in it, and it's all hacked and weird. I'm like, oh, I want the actual plain old Mario ROM. So yeah, like, things like EmulationStation here will be like, sometimes do a CRC check and tell you if the ROM is bad or not a legit good ROM. So if you want to get clean, good ROMs, you might not want to come here. They will be here, but they might not be the best ones. The CRC check might be bad. BIOS files and everything, I wouldn't come for that here. And actually, I don't even have... There's not one good BIOS site. That's the hardest thing to get, is the BIOS for all these emulators. And what I mean by BIOS is like the brain of the emulator. If you don't have a BIOS for it, it won't work. A lot of the older school systems like NES, SNES, Sega, the cartridge systems, you don't have to get a BIOS for some reason. It's built in, you're good. But PS1, even Atari 8-bit, like Atari 800, certain systems you have to find the BIOS yourself. No one will tell you where to find them. Even I'm not going to share that today because, I don't know, people will share ROMs, but they won't share the BIOS necessarily. You can Google them and find most of them anyway. You can go on... here, I'll show you this one site here. Archive.org or Internet Archive. Offensive. What? Like this one here is a particular good one. NI-ROM sets, you can see. I'll put it in the link again. No intro, Artomatic. Like, this guy has every single, like, almost ROM sets. Like, if you download these, it'll have all the ROMs possible for these systems. And all of them work so far. I mean, they might not work with EmulationStation necessarily. Most of them do. Like, there's some arcade MAME ones I downloaded from here. They're like 2,000 ROMs. And I don't know why I'm whispering it. But a lot of them don't work. I mean, just hit and miss, but most of them do. So stuff like this, yeah, they're all over the place. So trying to find the BIOSes for them all, trying to find all the ROMs, you're going to be in a long journey for the most part if you want everything to be 100% accurate and good. They're all over the place. I keep my own collection of what works because I'm sick of digging around trying to find everything. It's a pain in the ass. It took me months to get what I have. And I don't plan on losing it because if I do, then I have to struggle to find it all over again. Here's Miles. Sorry, you were saying here, Miles. So far, so good. I just need to get a safety and insurance, and I should be good to finalize with the government. So you did figure out the plate bolts thing. Yeah, one of the license plate bolts were friggin' what the hell they did. It's like a weird, funky bolt they put in there that you have to force out of the car. But anyway, CRC is just using a checksum to ensure that the files are complete, unedited. I'm not too familiar with how they use the emulation now. I only got familiar with CRC with the BIOSes because I'll show you in there, but it wants a particular CRC number for the BIOSes. You can use a BIOS that doesn't have the right CRC. It'll just say untested, and it may not work. So I did my best to try and get all the most clean BIOSes available, but some of them you just can't find. I don't know where they are. I've Googled everywhere, went on Reddit, went everywhere, and people talk about some of these BIOSes, but they won't share them. I'm like, where are you supposed to find them? So I had to find some corrupt, untested ones that still work, but like the Japanese computers are the hardest. I gave up on those. I'm like, I'm not going to bother. These BIOSes don't work. It's a pain in the ass. Plus, they're all in Japanese. I'm not going to understand them anyway. I was just trying to get everything to work because there's so many things it emulates. Like, let me show you. Where is it here? Let me show you here. This is on my Battle Sarah machine. Jackie Chan collection. Of all the different things it emulates. These are all different consoles or devices of some kind. Look how many there are. 223 different things it emulates. It's crazy. And I've only done a fraction of these. Like, has a dedicated emulator for Blakestone. Why? I don't know. It's great they do it. It's awesome. Channel F. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of ROMs for it, though. Fury, which apparently found out is like, oh yeah, it's a particular old school game. It's like Duke 3D. There's so many things. N64 DD. I forget what the DD stands for. Disk drive. Oh, I forgot. N64 had a disk drive. I have nothing for this. I didn't bother yet. But you'd be amazed at all the stuff it can do. I was dabbling a little bit of everything just for the sake of having it, but the next issue is how much storage space I have. I don't have a lot. I'm running out. So you just want to stick with emulating what you for sure want to play. And when you've got everything, then if you still have space left over, then you look at all the other miscellaneous fun things to do. But let's go to like SNES. Like 347 ROMs in here. And that's not, I don't have every single SNES or NES game imaginable, even though the files are really small. But I don't want the whole collection. Not yet. And maybe I will for fun later. I just want games I know I'm going to like or I'm going to play. Even the cool thing is you can even put like Japanese games that are like translated. And what's a good site for that? What was that site called? I think it's CD Romance or something. CD Romance. Yeah, this site is good for translation. Like it translates everything. Or even games that already have an English translation, but they do what they think is a better job. So you can find ROMs from here that have an English translation to them, and it's fantastic. I got a lot of like Bahamut's Lagoon I'm playing right now. That's strictly Japanese port game, English translation, which I'll admit I don't know if they translated very well, or the translation itself wouldn't matter. The story is just so dumb. That's one part I'm trying to struggle with. The story of that game, it's really Japanese anime-like story content. It's really weird. So I could see why they didn't release it in the US. It's just, I don't like the story so far. It's dumb. Like Final Fantasy V. Stupid story, but fun game. And I guess that's all that matters. As for CRCs, for anyone that's interested, just for the heck of it, this is a site I used. MD5 file checksum. All it does is you take your BIOS file, your ROM file, plop it to this section, and it'll give you the CRC coding here. And if it matches up with EmulationStation, there you go. You have the right one. That's all I ever use this for. It's greater purpose. I couldn't tell you. I'm not that smart. I just use a CRC portion, MD5 file checkup, whatever. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't use the actual CRC. I've been using MD5. Maybe it should be more specific. But whatever. Drop the BIOS file. I use it just for BIOS files. Pain in the butt, but it works. Otherwise, I use a lot of cheats, as you guys know, and trainers. So I go to sites like gamehacking.org for all my cheating, PS2 cheats and all that stuff. It uses built-in cheats for the emulators, which is great. PS2 is a pain in the butt to get working, though, because of the naming scheme and all that. I won't get into that. Otherwise, I guess close it up maybe here just so I can show you guys the system already. 8-bit Do. Awesome controllers. I bought one of these things. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's 8-bit Do. I wanted to buy the actual SNES only looking controller, but then I thought, why? If I want to be able to play everything, get one of these. It has all the analog sticks, the extra L and R buttons, like L1, L2, R2, R1, R2 analog sticks. It has vibration in it. I didn't realize. And it's designed to work with it. They have a specific profile for these controllers on it. And it's great. You just charge it via USB-C. And that's my favorite controller. And the prices aren't too bad. I'm trying to go to the site. It's not... Oh. Xbox controller. Where's the one I got? Like, it's similar to this, right? $40 US. Not too... Here's the one I got right here. So, yeah, about $40. I mean, Canadian, more than that. I got mine on sale at the time. And, yeah, I love all their joysticks. Are really good quality. It's not like either Korean hack joysticks that barely work with a button stick. No, this thing is perfect. It feels like an SNES controller. It's so good. So yeah. So other than that, I think that's all the stuff I just want to summarize, and I can get into the actual thing, assuming this is going to work. It worked before I started streaming, so probably just comparing your original versus modded ROMs. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're talking about. Like you can get hacked ROMs, which I don't want. Some people like that built-in cheat, so don't have to worry about it. But I don't know. I don't want authentic ROMs, nothing hacked. So let's go to. I'm gonna switch this over now. Let's see. Hope that this works. Oh, my joystick turned off. Hang on one second. It is working. I can see it. But you have to let me know again if the game sound is too loud, anything like that. It says it's picking it up. It should be working. But this is a default Battlesera EmulationStation menu and how it works. I just like the default. I don't care. I'm not too fancy. And again, if I'm too quiet, let me know. Like Sega M2, I never heard of. I think it's arcade style. And these work. I haven't tried them all, but I did try most of them. Sega Saturn. Did I put that? Yeah, see, I got it, but I didn't. You know what? Let me refresh this. No. Because I think I replaced that. Oh, it's still there. All right. So I have Dragon Force there and Dragon Force here. Oh no, because I got one that was CHD format, which I didn't understand if it'd be better than the Q format, but. And if you're wondering why you see two of these, I haven't gone through them all yet. Because I haven't. Like, how many do I have in total here? Should say somewhere. And I'll go to the main menu. Oh, it's out there. All right, so let me see if I can find it. Thomas Wave. This came with it. Zelda Classic. Like I found people make classic Zelda games. I thought there's no pictures for them because they're all custom games, except that one. But they're all like weird manual, custom Zelda games that people have been making. They emulate this. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble for that. But anyway. Yeah, all these Zelda games, like I haven't even played that you can. Custom Zelda matches, okay. Has everything. But sorry for that. Ports section is for like old DOS games maybe, or specific emulators for DOS-based games like Blakestone, Counter-Strike, Duke Nukem, all the Duke games, the Plutonia Doom games, Harmony I never heard of, but now I have it. Half-Life 2 I think is on here. So many things. Quake 2 mission packs. But a lot of these I had to do a lot of custom like artwork I had to download myself because they haven't made demo videos or anything for them. There's no demo video for Quake 2? Let me see. Scraping, that's another thing you have to do for all these games. That takes a long time. And what scraping is, there's this group of guys all over with different servers who have took the time to download every single box art, screenshots, demo videos, artwork for every single game imaginable. I'm not kidding. Store it on their server, and you get access to it for free and automatically associate all these things to your ROM so you don't have to go look for them manually. Like, I can't understand dedication of these people. The time and money they must spend. They're just share this on their servers for us schmucks like me. You know? And I'm so grateful to these people. Yeah, there is no demo video for Quake 2. I'm surprised. Only Quake 1. Huh. I thought maybe I didn't download it. But it's called scraping. And when I got all these ROMs on here, do you know how long it took me to scrape all of them? Over a day. I had to leave it running and scraping all these images and videos, which surprisingly didn't turn out to be that big for every single ROM. And some of them, like Quake, they don't have a demo video. I guess I could make my own and associate it. What I mean by demo video is if you stay on it long enough, It's supposed to show demo video, but it's not doing for any of these ports. Come on, Duke must have one. No? What? Maybe I didn't do it for the ports. I'm so slacking in getting all this done. And now it's going to take its time. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there's a video here. Why is it not? Maybe I didn't get the video. There you go. See, some of them I didn't realize. By default, when you scrape for stuff, the video demos are turned off. So I did all the scraping to find out I didn't get any of the video demos. I'm like, so I had to do it all again for the video parts, but I guess I didn't do it for these. Or it just didn't work. But there you go. That's what it's doing. Anyway, you guys saying here, I own a Saturn. I never had a Saturn. I got Genesis. I didn't even get a Sega CD because I didn't like Sega at the time. And it was too much money. I went PlayStation all the way. Nintendo and PlayStation, no Sega. So I missed out. But there's so many games I wanted to play for Saturn and Sega CD over the years, which now I can. Get Knights. Oh, hey, Steve. Sorry, I didn't realize that was you. Hey, Steve, thanks for coming. Nights into Dreams. This is all for Saturn? Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. I have to come back here and do that. But where does it tell me how many ROMs I have in total? I want to find it. It's a main menu somewhere here. It's like a main screen. Where is it? Look how many emulators I have. What is this? Game Pocket Computer. I thought, what the hell? I'll emulate these. That's all the games they have. Someone took the time to emulate that. Casio. I didn't know they had a console. Like, what? I had games. Not that many. Where is it? Maybe just start with A. Oh, here it is. Oh, all games. Here. Where does it say? There. 9,870. And that's probably small compared to who knows what other people, the super pros, have, right? Oh, I have 30,000. Oh, okay. I don't have the storage space for that. So 9,000. I played apparently in 1009. I don't think I played that many. I probably just me testing them. Most played Star Ocean to the End of Time. I do not recommend that game. It is the most rage-inducing RPG I've ever played. I'll get into that some other time. But I beat it, but I had to, my soul has left my body because it just destroyed me, that game. It's so hard. Anyway, Supervision V look at this V-Smile TV learning system. Like, what? And I got them too because I'm never gonna play these stupid. They're made for kids, but I thought it was just so funny it could emulate it. I had to get them. Why not? They're tiny files. I got them for the sake of having them, but I never heard of this thing. But going back to this, just show you the specs of this thing. To show you what I have. That you don't need to have the most powerful computer in the world. It just has to be like if a Raspberry Pi could do it. Like I only have half a terabyte in here. I have 2 hard drives in here. On one SSD, it's half a terabyte. It's a SATA 3 because you don't need it. You don't need to have like what's the term? The SSDs are little cards. My brain fries when I'm put on the spot. The little SSDs. I know the term. I'm just going blank right now. You don't need a super high-end SSD. You can, but mine's just a SATA 3. I also have an old school hard drive in there. It's really old. I thought if it dies, I don't care. Better than throwing it out. That's my secondary. The only thing with Battlesera is you have to trick it into thinking it's one big hard drive. It's not that hard to do. Because it doesn't let you use multiple drives really, which sucks. So it's Linux. x86 is not even... Oh, it is x64. It's both, I guess. I'm not a Linux guru, so I don't know. But I'm using only an i7 3.6 gigahertz. This processor is over 10 years old. Only 4 cores. That's how old it is. Video card. It's the RTX 2070 that Steve gave me a long time ago. Because, strangely enough, the one I have in my current tower is better. It's a 3080, I think. Not much better, slightly better. And I wasn't using it at the moment, so I'm like, well, I must use it in this. Why not? So And again, it can emulate the PS3 pretty well. Otherwise, well, that's my IP. Oh, good. It's not the actual IP, so that's fine. But yeah, it has built-in NVIDIA drivers, ATI drivers, whatever, for this thing. You just plug it in and it works. You don't got to worry about doing any manual driver downloads and whatnot. But then again, where is it? You can download, like, there's a whole download section on here for updating everything. Here we go, updates and downloads. Content downloader. You can download all sorts of free games, free bezels, free, like this main menu I have right now in the background. I can change that right now to something else. Like, let me see, the bezel project. Oops. Themes. There you go. So I have a bunch installed. I'm not using them because I'm fine with the basic one. But let's see, Arcade Planet. Update it. How do I switch to it? I forget already. Is it in here? Network settings, game collection. Here we go. Theme set, Carbon. That's the default one. But let's say Club Reloaded. Now it's a whole different looking format. Of course, if you pick up an obscure console, it's not going to look very nice. But let's say, let's go Nintendo. Like, it's much nicer looking, right? Much more fancier. And if you go in here, it tells you everything about all the ROMs. Looks much nicer. I just didn't care about keeping it simplistic. But you can get all sorts of different themes for free they have available to download. It's amazing. What other themes do I have? Let's see. No. Where was I? Brain already fried. Arcade Planet. What is this? I forget. I just downloaded a whole bunch for demo purposes. This is a little more simplistic. Still nice, you know. No description. Oh, there's description. Yeah, see? It depends on your tastes, right? If you want to switch it up once in a while for fun, go ahead. Does it have demos? I'm not sure. Some of them don't have the video demos. Yeah, this one doesn't seem to have it. Maybe you can turn them on manually. I haven't bothered investigating that much. Colbato, I forget what that is. Yeah, see, I didn't like you can barely see the text. But yeah, so many different versions. So, yeah, see, a lot of it's very transparent, and I guess, I don't know. I'm just going to go back to my regular layout, because what the hell. Oops. How do I always forget? What is... One more time, I just want to see what this one is. Artflix. Like Pokemon Mini? I didn't know there's a Pokemon Mini device. This is really fancy, actually. It's nice. Zany cards? Like, what? I never heard of this, but I got them because they were easy to install. The more complicated ones, like Nintendo DS, is a little tricky because of the dual screens. You can tell it for certain ROMs to, like, put both screens together or side by side. You can use your mouse as a pointer. But I haven't demoed all of these yet. I haven't bothered to play many DSs, only because I have a DS and all the games I want for it I have. Which is like 2. Contra, there's even a Contra 4? I didn't realize. Huh. See, I have so many things, I haven't gone through them all. Wii is a pain in the ass to emulate. I won't lie. You have to manually configure each game to say you want to use a nunchuck or do you want to use the steering wheel or whatever. And then again, the controls still aren't mapped properly to your controller. I've tried to manually remap them, made the game worse. And I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to play Wii on here. And it seems like such a pain in the ass. They work. Like, let's try this Fire Emblem game. Like, I love Fire Emblem games. I wouldn't mind playing this properly someday. But, yeah, so it thinks I have these controllers. Oh, see, this is great. So you could tell it to play like this anyway, so this game will be easy to play. But other ones were named in the nunchuck and stuff. You gotta trick it to thinking you have one, and there's no. Oh, there's game sound. It's just press plus. Well, I don't know which one's plus. Apparently, it's Y. It looks like I already started playing this already, or maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, they work. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Close. And yeah, it's super sensitive with the motion. You can use the analog sticks for that, but it's like all over the place if you move too quickly. So I got to find out how to turn the sensitivity down. I haven't bothered trying to figure that out. I have never had a Wii either. Brent had a Wii. My friend Brent and Miles and Steve, maybe you had one. I never had one. NVMe, yes. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm only reading that now. To the End of Time was PS2, yes. And I like the story because it's different. It's a really different take in your average RPG story. But it's really weird, very Japanesey, because it's really weird. And it's all over the place, too, so I couldn't predict anything. That's why I liked it. But the gameplay is so hard. And there's a lot of things in the game you have to do that you would never think of doing. You have to have a strategy guide. Otherwise, you're like, I wouldn't know to do that. Why would you make the game like that? It's like the creator hated his fans. But I had to make a whole rant video on that game. I beat it, but I had to cheat. And it was even hard with cheating. That's how hard it was. And I got the worst endings, too. There's apparently 20 endings. So I went on YouTube and watched them all. I'm like, I'm not replaying this game again to get the best endings. Okay, I can't skip this. I cannot skip. So I'm just going to quit. And to quit, you have to press the special button on the bottom here and start at the same time. It makes you go back to the main menu. But it's different per controller. But the games I've been playing a lot lately are the SNES ports. Japanese games with translation, because I've always wanted to play them. What the hell? Why does Link look like an idiot? Where's the... Yes, there it is. And that being, like I said, Bahamut's Lagoon. See, that's why I don't like this too. It's a lot more difficult to find the game I want. This game is fun to play. It is hard. But the story's so weird. And the story actually made me mad at one point. Because I was really rooting for this one character. And he gets friend-zoned in the game. And I took it personally and got mad. All the trauma for being friend-zoned as in my youth. Yeah, I'm pathetic. I had a Wii. I soft-modded it and had an external hard drive with my entire library on it. Donated it to Goodwill with it modded. I wonder if someone's playing it to this day. Hey, I did this pod. Thanks for coming. I regret not getting a Wii for Punch Out and F-Zero. Yeah, I didn't have to get it because my friends had it. Brent or Miles. I always just played it at their place. Jesse. So I never got one of my own. Plus, this was after I stopped playing consoles. PS2 was the last console I ever got. And went strictly PC after that. Because they started becoming way too much money. Like, I don't want to spend $600 for a console. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't need a media player. I just need something that plays games. They should have a non-media player feature, so it's a lot cheaper. Losing my voice. I haven't talked this much. But, yeah. After PS2, I was done with consoles. And I didn't own them anymore. Only you and Jesse and Steve and you guys did all that still. I didn't. I played a few of the more recent Star Ocean games, but the subtitles always confuse me, so I can't remember which one is which. I just remember my favorite was The Last Hope. Okay, I remember that. What was The Last Hope, a convoluted mess that you had to like have brain surgery in order to understand how to play it? Because I can't do that again. Star Ocean, To the End of Time. It was an okay story with okay endings. I'll never do it again. No way in hell. Just was too much work. Too much stress. But you go on forums and stuff and people are raving it like, awesome game. I'm like, well, I guess if you grew up with it. But thank God I didn't have to. Punch Out was a workout to play, yeah. I guess it would be. If you use the motion controller, sure was. No, it was pretty simple, actually. The story went weird places at the end, but the progression was simple. Was it a satisfactory ending? Don't tell me the ending. But in terms of wrapping up the character arcs, giving you finales for them, did it do that nicely? Because even Star Ocean was like, it gave you endings for each character and their arcs and where they went, but I still didn't like, it wasn't everything I wanted. Especially with the relationship stuff, which that was, I didn't even know was a thing. To develop relationships in that game, don't get me started. And all their endings were like, well, anyway, here I am ranting about this. But yeah, so I was playing a lot of Bahamut's Lagoon. I'm more than halfway done the game. And for PS, I'm playing a lot of PS2. Like a lot of Dynasty Warriors. I was playing some Burnout not too long ago. Dynasty Warriors 2 I was playing a ton of. Just because this is a game I grew up with pretty much. If you watch the old camera tapes on my channel, you hear me yelling at this game a lot in the background. And Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. And that's the last Empires that game they made for it. And playing a lot of that. Star Ocean, which is in here somewhere. So I want to play Silent Hill 2 properly again. I need a guide for this though, because I always get stuck at the same spot. Silent Hill 3, 4, which is too hard. I mean, I beat it, but it was really tough. It's not as enjoyable to play because it's so tough. Like, you have to be really fast in that game. You have to make sure you do everything in a timely fashion. You can't take your time at all. I don't like that gimmick so much. Forced to hurry up. Where is it? I think, Miles, you had this game, right? I remember you playing this a lot, I think. This game is funny. Valkyrie Profile 2, because I love the Valkyrie Profile series, even though it's an incredibly tough game. All of them are. This one, if you actually try to cheat, the game won't work. The game's designed in such a way, even if you're using Game Shark cheats of any kind, it'll purposely not work. The game will fail and not work. I'm like, why do they care if you cheat? Like, it's so weird. I've never seen any ROM ever do that. This is the only ROM I've ever seen, any game, where the game will crap out if it detects any coding that's off and you're cheating. So I'm like, oh, but there's cheats designed for it too, which I don't get if the game doesn't work. So it's bizarre. I missed it. Where is Star Ocean? What? Why is it not here? Did I pass over it and I'm just dumb? Yeah, I did. I'm stupid. Here it is. Duh. So yeah, there's different discs. That's why there's more than one of them. You can hide them if you want, because you could switch discs mid emulation. But I decided it's easier to boot from it than to swap discs in the emulator itself. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. Just why the hell? I've already beaten the game, but Empires was fun. Yeah, I want to play the newer Empires. I'm not sure if they made any for PS3. I know it's on Steam. Sorry, I'm missing a bunch of your comp thing here. No, it was pretty. Star Ocean out of time for me was Sidekick. Yes, that's all I freaking used was Sidekick over and over again. All the other abilities either take too long to implement, or they missed. Sidekick always worked. And that's hilarious that it's not just me. Sidekick, spamming it to death. Oh my god, the damn Sidekick. That's all I can use. I had an OG Xbox, a soft mod that turned into a media center. Yeah, I didn't start modding stuff till way after, so you were way ahead of me on that. I wonder if I beat the game. I owned Star Ocean till the end of time. I had an actual paper guide. Yeah, I have to have a guide. I had to go on friggin' GameFAQs and use their guide. I had character endings that were nice conclusions for their individual stories. The actual main story had an okay ending, if I remember correctly. That's it with RPGs, though, right? They all have just okay endings. You spend 40 plus hours, whatever. Like, you can see all my characters that I have, right? And that's another thing I thought that was cool, is that you can have different characters. Like, I didn't get the one jerk-off guy, the pansy guy, the angry guy, I forget his name. I didn't bother getting him back. I didn't want him on my team. He's a jerk. And that's the thing, too. This is one of those widescreen games, so you can turn on widescreen manually if you need to. Oh, I'm not going to fight the last boss again. No way. But this game, yeah, is very cumbersome, annoying, frustrating game. But I had to beat this game. I didn't want the game to beat me. I'm like, no, I'm going to beat this. I'm cheating right now, by the way, as you can tell. Because if you weren't cheating, I don't know how you could beat this game fairly. Sidekick, sidekick, sidekick. Oh, I can't see anything. It's a messy game. It's so difficult to play. Look at this madness. Like, you can't tell what's happening. You just get used to it after a while. Like, you know? But I always use the ladies. Yeah, Maria and Sophia are my favorite, even though Sophia kind of sucks. But once you level her up, she's actually really good. Sorry, I can't even hear it. I should put my headphones on so I can hear it properly. Come on, die already. Takes forever to kill anything. Oh, it's because I haven't maxed out my skills or everything properly either. I didn't get all the best gear at all because that's so hard to get. And like you have to like craft it yourself, and like what a pain in the ass. But yeah, so I'm done this game, and I am not coming back. This is like once you clear it, you can go back and do all the things that I missed. But no, not fun. Oh my god. 600 hours. How many hours am I into this? Probably not even 30. I did not play that long. We'll walk back. 48 hours. But a lot of that's me putting the joystick down and walking away and making dinner, that sort of stuff. So who knows how accurate that is. Look at the money I have. Hacked all that. That's why I don't use the cassetters? The cassetteers? Explain to me what that is. Did anyone play Second Story R? I want to. I want to play the other Star Ocean games because it was playable. I liked the story enough to beat it through. I just hated how friggin', even with cheating, how tough it was. Like, such a cumbersome... Like, anyone who's played this game, there was a part where you had to use a flute. And I didn't know, but PS2 had button sensitivity. Like, you could softly press the button or press it hard. It had that level of sensitivity. I had no idea. So since I'm playing a PS2 emulator, it expects me to have a PS2 controller, which I do have here. But I didn't hook it up to this thing. And if you don't have the sensitivity, you can't do the flute part properly. I'm like, no, I'm not quitting here. So I found that you could trick the emulator into thinking you are using a pressure sensitivity thing. And you have to set the sensitivity to a certain level, hold the sensitivity button, and then press that other button, and it thinks you're only holding the button down so hard or so soft or whatever. Pain in the ass. Oh, casters. Oh, sorry. Casters. I want to play Second Story, or I might play that after. Is that PS2 as well? I have to go check. I tried playing Phantasy Star for Sega. Phantasy Star 1 and 2, but it's so basic. Like, and I like Final Fantasy 1 level of basic, but Phantasy Star 1 was so basic, I was like, oh my god, this is boring. It's so, like, they just treat the player like he's the complete dumbest person on the planet. The story is that basic. I'm like, nah, it's okay. I don't want to play it. I tried. Phantasy Star 2 I'm kind of playing, but again, the story is, like, so basic and lame. It's like, Second Story R is difficulty levels and pretty good guidance. It's pretty good in that regard. Okay, I'll give that a shot after. I gotta see if I even have it. Let's see. No, I don't. Well, I'm not sure what system it's for. Is it PlayStation 1 maybe? I might not have it at all. I can get it, but let's skip through. Oh, I played King's Field. I already beat it again. King's Field is one of my old school, one of the very first PS1 games I ever owned, and I always have a place in my heart. Love this game. So much secret content in this game too. I had no idea it existed. It's great. Very, very basic game though. And thanks to Steve, I played the Lunar series again on Steam, which I'd rather play on Steam than on the console because it's a lot harder on the console. I could cheat better on Steam. Lunar 2 I like better than Lunar 1. Lunar 1's too much heartache. Can't play it again. It's too much stress because I'm lame. Where is New Star Ocean? No, I guess I don't have it. Original Second Story was on PS1. I don't have it. I'm surprised. I have to go get it. And Silent Hill. No one can beat the OG Silent Hill. My favorite Silent Hill game. Always will be. Need for Speed, great. I got this for Jesse because he likes Risk. I hate it. Return Find, another classic game. Oh, Disc 1 and Leon Disc, Claire Disc, yeah. Wish you could change it on the actual thing on the right there too, sort of thing, but. And OG Resident Evil, can't beat that. Steam just re-released them, the OG Resident Evil series. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy them because I got them here. But then who knows? If someone's played them, let me know. I wonder if they have added some things to them, like add-ons that will convince me to buy it. Persona series I've always wanted to play. I'm going to go through those one day. Because I played Persona 4 to death. I loved it. But I never played any of the other ones. So I've always wanted to. And Pepsi, man, just because legendary bad game. Angry video game nerd. I love his review on it. When I saw it all I could think of was calling it Silent Fog, yeah. Might as well be. What other obscure systems can I show you? Like Solaris, another random weird, like Zelda-based games. Like someone custom-made Zelda games. Sounds like fun. I might try those someday. Didn't know Neo Geo Pocket existed, but hell, here it is. I think it's all Japanese ROMs anyway. This one's black and white, and there's a color version. Who knows? I might try and play these someday. Why not? I have them. Now, Neo Geo and stuff like that, a lot of the ROMs don't work because they're arcade-based, and you're really hit and miss with a lot of these. There's a ton of different MAME emulators. FB Nero is another emulator. Like, there's so many. And you can get all the ROMs on a planet. Half of them might not work, half of them will. I don't know all the nuances or... Like, all of these should work because they're specific to NB Neo. A lot of them are just fighting games anyway. Like, let's try with... What the hell is this? Weird first-person sword game? Eightman? Let's see if Eightman works. I haven't tried all of these yet. It should. Yeah, it looks like it works. The best thing about the arcade games, you don't need to cheat because you get unlimited coins because it's arcade. Yeah. Look at all the money I'm getting, all the credits. Let's play Eightman for a minute. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. What the frig? Oh, so you just blew up. Alright. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm using a super attack, I guess. I gotta figure out my controls here. I'm all transparent. Is that big? Alright. I'm not even, like, this one hit kills everybody. This is great. But it's an arcade game, so who knows how long before it gets unbearably hard to the point you have to spend $6 to kill one guy. That's how arcades were designed, right? They ease you in thinking you're doing it really well, and then they... it looks like a predator! Ah! Alright, kill the predator wannabe. Stage 1 clear, okay. I should put my headphones on. Oh, I'm running, what the hell? So many arcade games I never heard of either. Like, put my headphones on so I can actually hear this. we can hear all the custom music too, I guess. Like, if we go back to that, let's go back to the main thing. Not controller mapping. Go back to the default one because I can use my custom songs here. Not working. Oh, there you go. So like having my own custom music, like so all the music I have playing in the background would be from games I grew up with. Like this is Destruction Derby, stuff like that. So I'm okay with the more simplistic looking one. But yeah, whatever works for you. It's just easier to navigate for me. Let's go to MAME. Or is it under arcade? It's probably under arcade. Yeah, here it is. How many ROMs do I have for it? 2,412, and I bet you half of them probably don't work because I haven't tested them all. But I have images for all of them and videos for all of them. So let's try a random one, see if it even works. No, Alien Storm works. Is this bowling? What is this? Oh, is it cricket? Oh no, it's horseshoes? It's horseshoes. I can't read it from here. I'm looking at the wrong screen. What am I doing? I'm looking at my OBS screen instead of my actual monitor where the thing's being hosted. I'm dumb. My throat's hurting now. I'm talking too much. Vectrex, that's always interesting to see how emulators handle that. Yeah, it doesn't handle that well. Let's go back to Vectrex, actually. I'll show you that in a minute. Megaduck. Where is Vectrex? Was it right there and I missed it? No, it's FB. No, it's also arcade. You think it'd be with the V's. Where is it? Must have just passed it. Like TV Motion. These have no cover arts or anything yet because they haven't no one's bothered with them yet. I had to rename them all manually so I know what they were at least. But if I try and scrape these, it probably won't work. Yeah, nothing. Doesn't even try looking because they don't exist yet. Steam, I don't know what the point of that is. Why would you want to run Steam games from here? I just run it from my main PC. It takes up unnecessary space. Hey, how's Perfect Spawn? Thanks for coming. I'm trying to find Vectrex. This is Star Trek The Next Generation. If you can hear the music, I don't know. I can barely hear it. Philips CDI. Yes, I got these crap games and everything. I never heard of this Video Pack Plus. Where is Vectrex? Vectrex, come out. Triforce. I never heard of this system. Apparently, it's a thing. Has some weird Mario Kart games you played online only at the time. I didn't get all of them because a lot of them don't work. Couldn't figure it out. Screenshots. There it is, Vectrex. All right. Yeah, they don't emulate that well. If they work, I think they work. I got some of them to work, but some of them wouldn't either. Yeah, it works. Look at the right screen this time. Or, oh, okay, Hyper Chase. Oh, yeah, it works. Oh, crashed! Go! Go car! Here we go. Oh. Oops. Okay, I use the analog stick. That's my problem. Not using the analog stick. Here we go. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, don't hit me. I can't hear anything, though. Unless there was any sound. It says there's sound. Can you guys hear it? I can't. I guess it does emulate pretty well. Some of the ROMs I thought emulated like crap, but... I never had a Vectrex. Did anyone ever have a Vectrex? Well, this is This is a racing game. Just drive straight. Oh, no. Maybe not. Why do they rear end me? How many laps is it? 2? Yeah, it's pretty cool. All the Vectrex games. Pole position. On the legendary CD, I can't. Yeah, I can't hear anything either, right? Maybe it's just turned down too low. I don't know. Like, will this happen? Maybe it's just that ROM. I haven't played too many Vectrex games. I just like having it for the sake of having it. I heard that. Barely. It's very, very quiet. Okay, prepare to qualify. Here we go. Their sound is very quiet though, because everything turned down. Well, this is much better than the other racing games. I didn't touch them! It's very, very quiet, that's all. I had to turn it up. But if I do that, then everything else would be too loud, so... Like, how loud is it right now? Can you guys... Is the background way too quiet? Let me know. The television. These old crappy games. Good times. Congo Bongo I had for Atari 800. Shadow of the Beast 2? Probably on here. It looks super alias. Technically it works, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the Vectrex. Well, yeah. You probably can fine-tune it to emulate properly. I just haven't bothered doing that yet. I think that's intentional so you can hear him talking. Yeah, well, yeah, I turn it down so you can hear me over the game. At the same time, I'm hoping you can hear somewhat of the game. You don't hear any background sound at all? What? It's supposed to be. It says here it is. This whole time you guys haven't heard a single thing in the background? Elgato, it says it's active. I had no idea. I thought it was picking up audio this whole time. You guys don't hear it. Oh my god. I feel so bad now. Well, I'm glad this is more like a demo thing than it was anything else. I gotta see if I can add it now. Audio output capture. Maybe that's what I have to do. All this time, you guys have heard nothing. Even though my soundbar says it's picking it up. Ugh. Don't have it here. Yeah, it says it's already here, so I don't get why it's not you guys can't hear it. I'm glad it, yeah. Monitor and output, yeah. I don't get it. I try to go audio output capture. If I try making Elgato, it says already exists. So put Elgato audio. Here, let's try this. Yeah, it doesn't. There's no option for it. But I'm using it as it's instructed. It's picking up the video quality from it. Why wouldn't it pick up the audio too? Well, you do now? What do you mean? Oh, hey, now, okay, hang on. What about now? You still hear something now? I know you said yes, but why don't you say yes again? Yeah, oh, we do. Okay, it is set up. I had it turned down too quietly. Ugh. I wonder if I can adjust the audio in here somehow for it. Because it's maxed out, but... Oh, you know what? Now it's probably too loud. I had the damn audio turned down an emulation station. Ugh. Now your Tomb Raider music, right? So I'm going to turn it down now. Okay, hopefully that's tolerable now. Is that tolerable? I'm so sorry, guys. I had no idea it wasn't playing audio this whole time. Still too loud? I guess it's out of sync. Say still too loud if it's still too loud. All this time. Tolerable like Brent's mom. Hey, Joe. Okay. No, that's fine. If it's too loud, I want to know. How's that? This is from Alien 3 from SNES music in the background. Maybe about 75% of this. This is good? Or not good? This is perfect. Okay. Let's go back to Vectrex and see how loud this actually is. Sorry guys, I had no idea it wasn't picking audio. Because I see on the bar, it's registering it. But I don't know how loud you guys hear it. Plus I forgot I turned down the audio in the emulation station itself. For when I play over there. Where's pole position? Let's try that again. We hear the weird sound effects. But yeah, they sell actual Vectrex in a video store downtown St. Catharines here. They sell it there, but I'm not sure for how much. I don't want to buy an actual one though. It's probably super quiet again because this in itself is quiet. Yeah, racing, 2026 racing game. We'll get the wrong screen again. Imagine this is how they made racing games today. This was high-end technology. Oh! Oh! No! What am I supposed to do here? Oh! 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 Oh no! Ah! It's not my fault! What am I supposed to do? Go, car! Because I'm out of turn, I can't accelerate as fast. Yeah! Okay. The Atari sound effects for pole position are sick. Yeah, I got the Atari 800. That's my that's the very first console or system I ever owned. So this is why I like this main menu. It's having your own custom menu music. Now that you can hear it. This is from Duke 3D. Or from Doom. No, from Duke 3D. Scum VM. Argue Boy. Never heard of these things. But I have them. Eight-bit era. See, these are one of the... for some reason, I don't have proper cover art for these ones. I don't know why. Let's go to my favorite game, which I'm not going to play very long. Let's just go to Donkey Kong. What the hell? If you want experience car crashes, go Continental Circus on arcade. Okay. Yeah, it's all vectorized rather than drawn in raster graphics. Hey, Check and Comp, thanks for coming too, and whoever else I might have missed, I'm sorry. Oh, pole position for Atari, you're saying. I'm playing Donkey Kong. This is the version I grew up with. Oh no. Yeah, die, flaming thing! No, you die! Oh. That's two barrels at the same time. No! Oh, it's a top barrel! I'm not good at Donkey Kong. You watch a speedrun of this and people play flawlessly? Not getting the damn hammer. Let's make it to the top. Ooh! I'm lucky he didn't come down there. Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Eat it, Donkey Kong! The secret cream pie factory, whatever they call it. Oh, I can't go up there. What do I can. I have to go up there. Yeah, he did! Yeah, that's right. Don't come up here. I can't go down now because I got the damn hammer. Yeah! Dang, I do it all over again multiple times. But I'm not going to... Where's pole position? I know I have that. I played it a lot as a kid. Pit stop. I played that a lot too. Pole position. Now, I'm not sure if this is a version you're thinking of for Atari. You might be thinking of a completely different version because there's so many of them. But this is when I played as a kid. What? Oh, I don't hold the button down to drive? It drives by itself? Okay. If you hold X to make it slow down. Weird. I totally forget this game. It's funny, I have to listen to this through OBS because otherwise it's not connected to my main PC and I can't hear it otherwise. Well, I'm doing all right. I mean, there's not much obstacle here. Oh, no! Thankfully, these turns are very forgiving. This car is very slowly... I don't know what place I'm in. Well, I remember playing this a lot, but I also play Pit Stop more because you actually have to do pit stops in there and repair your car and everything. I don't know if this has that. Yay! Pooyan? What's a Pooyan? Dig Dug, yes, they're forgiving because they're only on low gear. Yeah, I guess so. They let me win. Completely omitted a second level, jeez. Well, yeah, come on. I'm only briefly showing a lot of this for now. If there's more specific games you guys want me to stick with next time, I can. Continental Circus, so I gotta look that up. Continental, do I have that? Who knows? I can go down to the seas. There might be some questionable games in here too. I'll try to delete them all, but there's some in here that I might have missed. So you'd be surprised how many Japanese mahjong games are in here and smutty games. Like, here it is, Continental Circus. Let's see if hopefully it works. I haven't tested it. It looks like it is. It wouldn't get this far if it didn't. Tito! It's only the right ear that's working. That's weird. Why is it only mono? Now, racing games are supposed to default to analog sticks, but sometimes you have to manually configure them. And only the right audio is working. Go, go, go! Wait! There you go, wrong button. Go! What am I doing wrong? It's supposed to be gear shifting or something. I'm not finding air. So gear shift. Oh, here you go. No? I'm going 150 kilometers an hour right now? I don't think so. Oh, now it's working. Now it's going. I was holding X before and it wasn't working. Oh no, we're going to lose the race now. Well, now I know what to do next time, Jerry and... It's not going again. There it goes. It's very slow to start for some weird reason. Rank 100! Oh my god. I am so bad. Okay, let's try that again. Hang on. Hang on. That'll win races, yeah. Game had a gear system. Well, it wasn't working for me. Damn, we're gonna do it this time. The Brazil GP, I could do it. Takes a while to get going for some reason. Oh no! Oh! Whoa! No, I'm not going to the pit! Yeah! 24-hour service Pumpkin? Why would a Pumpkin need 24-hour service? What? He started in front of me! It wasn't my fault. He was in the way. Well, that's one person out of the competition. What's break? Circles break. This game's too hard! This sucks! I'm not gonna even qualify. This is so bad. I'm not gonna go to the pit anymore. I suck at racing games. Well, I'm sure if I learned how to play this game properly, I'd be good at it. Okay, I think we're going to see edits from this game on your next videos. Yeah, and just make it look like I'm acing it all. Take someone else's footage and be like, oh yeah, it's me racing, yeah. Well, it's there and it works, so that's good. Purposely crashed. That'll win races, yeah. The arcade version of Contra. So many arcade games that I have not played. Yeah, that looks like an interesting game, yeah. That poster right there is great. Crypt Killer. Well, yeah, this is the other arcade emulator, Atari, every single freaking Atari game imaginable. Who knows? I never had a 5200. I only had the 800. Jaguar CD. I didn't get every ROM for everything either. I just, because I don't have too much space, so I was just getting things that like these are all tiny. Astrocade. Why would I ever play this? But it's just cool to have them. Gemmate, I never heard of. I think it was strictly Japan. Oh. Casio. Oh, I think I said this already. But it's interesting to see how many consoles and stuff existed in the land of video games, and I had no friggin' idea. Like Colecovision, I've heard of. C64, of course, I've heard of. All their schools had one. But I never knew how to load a game like comma star, comma Vectrex, or whatever. I always forgot as a kid. I think the Atari 800 was like a little bit after the Commodore 64. So it had the same games, but they were slightly better. Mule. So I never played the Commodore 64 version of Mule. Only played the Atari version, which I love. What? Micro League Wrestling? See, I don't know what's multiple of these. I have to go into the editing. Side A. Triad. See, I haven't gone through all these, obviously, so I don't know what is multiple. I probably don't need multiple. Road Rash for which system? Oh, I said, oh, I also saw. Hang on, you guys are saying too many things. Let me go back to the beginning here. The Dark Golden Age. Play Elvin Commodore. Okay, start with that. Elvin. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. I can get it. Give me 1 second, I'll get it. I gotta switch. So it's gonna flicker off for a second. Still gonna play though, because I'm seeing something different on my screen right now. It's called Elvin? Elvin C64 ROM. Elvin Antics? Is that what it's called? Let me try getting Elvin Antics right now to see if it works. Assuming it's the same game, I don't know. Okay, now go to my Battle Sarah. Did I delete it by accident? I don't know why it's not here anymore. I must have deleted, closed it down by accident. Okay, C64. This is T64. Is that even going to be the right one? Let me find out. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's find out here. So it's going to refresh back. Where is it now? It's Elvin. See if I can, yeah. Is that it? You have to tell me if this, it must not even work. It's a white pigeon. Oh, it's loading. I think. I have to give it a second for these older games. There was a whole compilation. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. A whole compilation of C64 games, but do you know how many there were? There was like 5,000 or something insane. I'm like, I'll just stick with the games that are popular or that I know of for now. Or games like this where you guys need to tell me. Oh, it comes with built-in cheats. Ah, see. Are items unlimited? No. No. Damn you. Oh, I'm using the wrong keyboard. This is my EmulationStation keyboard. It was turned off at the time, though. Do you want to see the first end for? No. Alright, here we go. What the hell? Oh, alright. What is this? I got a note! I don't know what I gotta do. What is this? Whoa! Do I want to go that? Oh, it's a spider web! No! No! What is that star? Oh, I'm getting health from this? Yeah, I don't know if I'm landing, I'm getting health. Alright. Can I do it? Oh, what's this? Can I open it? No. I probably have to do like keyboard controls. I don't know. I don't know the controls for this game. Yeah, there might be some keyboard controls I need to get. That's why you press select if you put keyboard options, but I wouldn't know what to press. Oh! Okay. Ah! Why? That's bizarre. Stop doing that! Why is this freaking out like that? My ROM's busted. Yeah, there you go. Game with jank. I got a bad ROM. So, well, I tried playing Elvin. I have to go research that and get a better one. For now, I'm just going to delete it since it's jank. But that was interesting while it worked. You need to drink water. I could try and find it again, but hang on. There was a better site I went to for this stuff. I forget what it was called. If I can't find it too quickly, then I'll just forget for now. Was it Lemon 64? No, they didn't have the actual games there, I don't think. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look for it later, sorry. But I'll keep that in mind. It's just not going to work right now. So after Elvin was Coleco Donkey Kong? Alright. Do I have that? I must have that, right? Coleco Donkey Kong. How welfare is this going to be? Okay. Yeah. Start. Do I have to press F2 something on a controller? Oh. Select game option. Scale 1. How do I pick 1? Oh. Oh, that's not too bad. More playable than I thought it would be. What? Okay. Maybe it'll be easier. Oh! Yeah! Ooh, no! Ah! Ah! I thought it would roll down more. No, 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 no. Oh, oh. Oh, oh! Rocky climbs too slowly. Yes! A little bit easier. can't get that? Press a button on it, maybe? Oh! Ooh. Yeah! Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna kill me. What? I hit him! Oh, no! I'm supposed to come up here and have the hammer. Alright, how am I gonna get down there without being... Here we go. Hurry, hurry! No! Oh, didn't even show him falling? That's Colecovision, I guess. And they go straight to level 3, where you have to, in the Atari version, you have to redo level 1 and 2. Ooh. Not gonna bother getting the bonus stuff, I don't care. No! I press right and jump, game. Get it right. But I thought I timed it so I could jump on the platform. Oh, is that it? Ah. Oh, well, I tried it. May request Road Rash, Sega Genesis. Okay. This music is from Utopia, one of my favorite SNES games. It's really quiet, though. Oh, Sega, right. What am I doing? Road Rash? If I don't have it, I'll go quickly get it. Oh, I do have Road Rash. 1, 2, and 3. Never played any of them. I know of the game, I just never played them. CDI Road Rash had great cutscenes. Okay, I'm missing all your new comments here. Hang on. Yeah, single track up in a couple months. We cheesed it. Old games are like this. Try to discover what they do. The music sure is amazing. This music I enjoyed for a minute, yes. Play your Robin Hood Tombstone Death. Yeah, I'll try that after, yeah. And as you said in the past, Gamma Lucrita was one of the best Utopia songs. Yes, yes, it was. I love Utopia. As a teen, I hated the music from the game, but now it's super nostalgic for me. Like, I love the music from that game. Alright, here we go. Road Rash. Sure. Okay, I guess I'm that guy. Well, there's no sound effects to the bikes? Grub? My name is Grub? Oh. There's no engine sound? Get out of my way! I'm Grub! Can I kick or attack? Yeah, I can punch, I forgot. Oh! Oh! Don't put me in a real motorcycle. Oh, Rude Boy. Oh, that's the name of the enemies. Gunther. Come on, I punch ya! I'm gonna punch ya! No! Get back on the road! Ah! Ah! I hate this motorcycle! Oh! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Well, how did I do that? I surpassed them all somehow! They just flew away! What the hell is that? Whoa! Cars! Game on! Yeah! Come on, Lester! Yeah! Punch your Lester in the head! Oh no! Why did I die from that? Oh no! Ah! Slater, AC Slater! Saved by the Bell! Ooh! Take that, AC Slater. A girl on a racing bike? Oh! I'm in first place! Oh no! It's a big yellow car! Where's the exit? Where's the finish line? I'm player A! I have a great name. Well, I'm doing alright. I'm just waiting for the finish line to get here. Oh! No! No, easy! What am I doing? Get back on your bike, you moron! What? He can run around like a gimp. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! How am I alive? What if my bike is somehow right there with me? Oh, that was stupid! 5,000 years later. Come on, Slater! No! Forget this! Biff! Oh, I suck at this game. Man, I am getting annihilated. My bike is trashed. No! Wow! That was awful. I did so bad. I still got money for that? Fang, hell dog. Okay, I get it. Play. No, not. Alright, well, that was one level of Road Rash. Hang on. It's past Mega Drive versions only, I think. I used to play them at my cousin's house. I always thought we had a Sega, but you must have been mistaken. Superman and Motorcycle Sport. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh boy, I gotta eat lunch soon. I won't go just yet. So the games like Shining Force and stuff I wouldn't mind trying. Phantasy Star, again, I'm not having too much fun with. It's overly simplistic. And Master System I never owned. Why is this? Oh, because they're aftermarket games? Looking for this? No, that's fine. I knew one guy had a Master System, but I only ever played it one time many years ago. But I never had one, so a lot of these have no artwork. Ugh. This is Destruction Derby music. Yeah, well, now it's taking forever to search. Probably shouldn't have done that. Because sometimes it takes a while before it times out or whatever. Alright, press circle and go back, never mind. Well, sure, enemy encounter rate is too much for Phantasy Star. Yeah, it was. It was like running into enemies every 5 seconds, and I didn't really know where to go. And the first level was taking forever. I'm like, I'm done with this. Hey, you have Aladdin? I have Aladdin for Master System. Was that what you wanted me to play? Aladdin for this? Where'd it go? Alf. There it is. Aladdin for the This is gonna be really old. A Master System. Because this was before the NES, right? Or was it at the same time? X is start? That's weird. That's pretty fancy graphics for Master System. I'm surprised. Oh! 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 Oh no! Ah! The hell? What? Oh! Whoa! 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 Ah! Oh! Get the bread! Get the bread! Whoa! Oh! Ow! This is a really long city. Yeah! Take that, guy. I'm stealing again? You better be able to pay for that apple. Are you gonna chase a kid now? Oh, her. It's Jasmine. Just throw the monkey at him. Is this the whole game is just running? Is that it? Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't fall off the roof, princess. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, girl. Whoa. For those of you who don't know what that's from Blossom, the old school TV show. Oh, girl. Whoa. Is it Joey Lawrence? Well, that was easier. You just gonna leave her there? Oh. You just gonna leave her there? I haven't seen the movie in so long, I forget how it happens. I used to watch the animated TV show all the time. I'm a girl. I can do anything. Not that I doubt they can. I'm just saying that's the day and age today where in all movies and media, the man's a complete dumbass who can't do anything, and the woman's a powerhouse that can take on any single fight and any single man on the planet. Yeah. What are we talking about? Video games. Oh no, he found me! And right in front of them. Oops. R.I.P. Robin Williams. I feel like watching this movie again, actually, now. Because I'm sick of all the music in Disney movies. Let's fast forward all those. You do save states, right? Yeah, save states. Why not? You can always come back to some other time. That's one thing I like about this too, is save states. Because what game was I playing where you could... Yeah, Bahamut's Lagoon. You can barely save in the game. Barely ever save. Like, thank God for save states. I'd not be able to do anything. Was this in the movie? Remember the old man in dungeon? I don't remember that at all. Quickly, my boy. So is it just running some more again? So all the game is running? Demon Eyes? I don't think I heard of that. If it's normal now. It's a normal platforming game. Okay. How do I get up there? Oh, there you go. Oh. No, I'm freaking buttons. No! Jeez, what's happening here? Oh, come on! How do I go down the stairs? Oh, there you go. I'm super dying now. Let me get some life back. Wow, I tried to jump up. Oh, okay, I'll play this later. But okay, well, that was interesting in game. It's Clay Fighter. Of course, you guys heard this song a billion times on my videos. That's Jafar in disguise. Oh, was it really? I forgot. Sega Master System, what game? But Phantasy Star, though, I don't know. I couldn't... Like, Final Fantasy 1 is also a very basic RPG. And I played that to death. I guess if a Phantasy Star, if I got into that just the same time, I probably would have better appreciation for it. But I tried playing it, and I couldn't do it. It was too funny getting to fights too quickly, and the story was crap, and I had no idea where to go. I guess I could have read through a guide. But like Final Fantasy 1, I'll play over and over and over again, no problem. So yeah, I started playing Part 2. No, Part 2 is one I didn't like. Part 3 is I started playing this, but this is also very basic. Like, where am I in this game? And where am I here? I don't know. If anyone's ever played this game before, I don't know where to go. I got this cyborg chick, and I got a sapphire, but I don't know where to take the sapphire now. Doesn't tell me. So am I going to go back to a previous town? Where I'm cheating, by the way. Surprise, surprise. Weird music. So I have no idea where to take the sapphire now. Phantasy Star 4, maybe it's a lot better than this one. So I have to look up a guide and find out where to go. So I'm not going to keep beating my head open trying to find out where to go. The story in this makes no sense. Your wife-to-be gets kidnapped from nowhere, and you're so mad you want to get her back, and the king's like, I'm going to throw you in a dungeon to cool off. Like, what are you throwing me in a dungeon for? I want to save my wife and you're throwing me in a dungeon? That's how the game started. I'm like, I don't get this story at all. So you had to escape from your own dungeon for no reason. And you find random cyborg chicks standing in the middle of the woods for no reason. Oops, I think the controls are all backwards for this game. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to play too much of that. Let's show you that for a split second. How long have I been streaming now anyway? 2 hours. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta eat lunch and everything. But I'm definitely going to stream this again and play something more particular. Or maybe I'll just actually pick a game and stick with it and play it all the way through. Or whatever. So many random games here to play. It's just great to have this. If you guys ever have any more questions in particular about my setup, let me know. Like in the comments after the fact, and I'll answer them the best, best I can. What is this? Rise of the Wool Ball? I'm not sure why I got that. Super Noah's Ark 3D. Anyone ever played the Catacomb Abyss games? Those are really interesting. X-Rick data. I'm surprised I don't have the video captures for these. Was that the Ultimate Doom? Yeah, it is the Ultimate Doom. Stupid. Now I do. Guess I didn't go back through these games. You can do like a mass. You got to do them one at a time. But some of them are done manually, and I'm afraid if I do the mass search for all of them at the same time, it's going to undo a lot of my work. So That's why I was doing them one at a time. Or it's, the title's Course 6. You have to, that's the name you have to give it, which is stupid. So I think I have to do this one manually, probably. Anyway, go back to the main menu here. So what are you guys saying before I go here? At least it was by far the best Phantasy Star. Okay, that's good to know. Someone actually made a 10-hour version of the Battlestar music. Not surprised. Someday I'll have to do a similar setup. Yeah, like I said, I just old computer parts for the most part. I had to buy a new tower case for it. But you don't have to do at all what I did. Like I showed you on the website earlier, you can do so many combinations of whatever. A Steam Deck, some other handheld devices. If you want to be able to emulate newer systems like PS2 onward, you're going to need something more powerful for sure. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Maybe next weekend or the weekend after, I'll try and make a bigger announcement or something, so you guys know what's coming. But thank you guys for coming, and I appreciate it. And I guess that's it. I gotta see you guys next time. So I'm gonna do this sign off thing here. I always forget.